All right, we're going to do a little bit more math. Still, I'm going to find the vertex, axis symmetry, throw in the min and max, and graph it for you. So I have this equation, p of x equals negative 2x squared minus 8x plus 1, again, page 57, number 4. Well, doesn't look like vertex form, definitely looks like standard form. And you're probably overwhelmed by all this math, but really the only thing you need to remember is that h is equal to negative b over 2a. So I'm going to start to find my vertex. I need to find negative b over 2a. All right, well here, the opposite of b. If you remember from Algebra 1, this is a, this is b, this is c. Oh wait, it's right there. So opposite of b is positive 8. All over 2 times this is negative 4. Simplify your fraction, and you're starting to get your vertex. It's going to be at negative 2 something. It's at negative 2, I don't know. Well, we need to find the y. Here it says f of negative b over 2a. Well, that's just function notation for take this number, plug it into y, well, plug it into x for the function, and get your y. So all you're going to do is take this number, we're going to plug it in right here, and we're going to find the y value of a vertex, or the k. So negative 2, I'm going to plug it in. Actually, you know what? I need to write this out because I'm going to make a mistake. It's the end of the day. So just so you get comfortable with function notation, this is p. Negative 2 times negative 2 squared minus 8 times negative 2 plus 1. Yeah, I'm writing it vertically. All right, negative 2 squared is 4. 4 times negative 2 is negative 8. Plus 16 plus 1, negative 8 plus 16 is 8. 8 plus 1 is 9. So this is the math you really need to remember. Negative b over 2a. Now you have your h. Plug it in to get your k. Use your calculator if you need to, especially to check your work. So I have my vertex. Now that I have my vertex, nothing's changed. I know my axis of symmetry. Let me get purple out for that. Well, my axis of symmetry, x equals that number right there, negative 2. And then finally, I actually have a max at 9, that number right there. But you don't know it's a max yet until you graph it. So let's go ahead and graph it. I need a t-chart. But again, even though I did all of this, I still know exactly what the middle of my t-chart is going to be. So I'm going to use black. X, y. Middle of my t-chart, negative 2, 9. Boom. Let's pick 2 numbers that are smaller and 2 numbers that are bigger. And you know what? I'm going to start with 0. 0. 0 plus 1 is 1. All right, now negative 1. So negative 1 squared is 1. 1 times negative 2 is negative 2. Plus 8 is 6. 6 plus 1 is 7. Negative 3, well, should be symmetrical, but I'll check my work. Negative 3 squared is 9. This is negative 18. Negative 18 plus 24 is 6. 6 plus 1 is 7. Negative 4 squared is 16. Negative 32. Add in 32 plus 1 is 1. I'm going to graph it. So it looks like my x's are negatives, but my y's are positives. So negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, negative 4, 0, comma 1, that was easy. Negative 1, comma 7, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, 7. Negative 2, comma 9. This is 10 over here. Negative 3, comma 7. And negative 4, comma 1. All right, not the prettiest, so I'm going to move this over just so it looks nicer. Oh, so this is why I have a maximum. Sorry, pretend that goes through there. This is why I have a maximum. This is a sad parabola. It's a sad face. It's pointing down, which means it has a top. Top of the mountain, that's your maximum. So it's a maximum at 9, because this is the y value. Oh, I wouldn't get any credit. I didn't label the vertex. And just to be clear, that's that. So one last thing, axis of symmetry. Straight through the middle, arrows, x equals -2. And there you have a very nice parabola, even though I have horrible handwriting. So even though it's in standard form, you're just using this 1, -b over 2a, -b over 2a, to get your h. You know your h, plug it in to get your k. You know your h and your k, you know your axis symmetry, you know your max or your min, but you need to then do some thinking, some graphing, to figure out whether or not it is a max or a min, because that's important. Last thing I'm going to do, intercept form. So you can pause right now. This was number 4, do number 3, so by the time you start again, you should have numbers 1, 2, 3, and 4 done on page 57.